Some freelancers stay stuck doing cheap work forever. Not because they are untalented, not because freelancing is dead, but because they train clients to see them as cheap. And honestly, once clients pay you in that category, it becomes very hard to escape. Hi, I'm Rafi. I have been freelancing for more than 10 years, mostly with websites and WordPress. And in this video, I want to talk about something most freelancers don't realize early enough. Why cheap pricing can slowly destroy your freelance growth, not just your income, your confidence too. When most beginners start freelancing, they think if I charge less, I will get more clients. And yes, sometimes that works at the beginning, but there is a hidden problem. Cheap pricing attracts cheap behavior. More revisions, more stress, more disrespect, more unrealistic expectations. And usually the client who pays the least demands the most. That's the painful part nobody talks about. So you have to remember, cheap pricing makes you look replaceable. When your only advantage is low price, clients stop seeing you as valuable. They start comparing you like a product. Who is cheaper? Who can do it faster? Who can work for less? And that becomes dangerous, because there will always be someone cheaper than you online, always. So if price is your only weapon, you are competing in a race you can never truly win. And the second thing you have to remember, cheap clients usually create bigger problems. This is something many experienced freelancers eventually learn. Cheap clients often become the hardest client, not all of them, but many of them, because when someone pays very little, they sometimes expect unlimited work, unlimited revisions, fast replies, extra tasks, and they may not respect your time properly. Meanwhile, higher quality clients usually care more about solving problems than solving every single dollar. That's a completely different mindset. And another thing you have to understand, most freelancers sell skills instead of outcomes. This is where positioning changes everything. Cheap freelancers usually say things like this: I build website, I edit videos, I design logos, but a stronger freelancer focus on outcomes. For example, I help businesses create websites that convert visitors into leads. That sounds different. One sounds like a worker, the other sounds like a problem solver. And clients pay differently for those two things. The main thing you have to remember, your online presence changes your pricing. Here is something many beginners ignore. Clients judge you before talking to you. Your profile photo, your bio, your portfolio, your communication style, even your message tone affects pricing perception. If your online presence feels random, desperate, or messy, clients automatically expect cheap prices. But if you look clear, focused, and professional, people trust you faster. Even simple improvements matter. Clean portfolio, better wording, a clear service. These small things can change how expensive you look online. So just remember, you don't need to become expensive overnight. Now listen carefully. I'm not saying beginners should suddenly charge thousands of dollars tomorrow. That's unrealistic, but you should slowly move away from cheap freelancer positioning. Start improving your communication, your portfolio, your niche, your problem-solving ability, and slowly raise your pricing as your confidence grows. Because freelancing is not only about skill growth, it's also about value perception. And here is the biggest secret: clients don't always pay the cheapest option. They buy the option that feels safest. That's why trust matters so much. And trust comes from positioning, communication, clarity, and confidence, not only price. Some freelancers charge more because they learn how to look valuable, not because they are magically more talented than everyone else. That's an important mindset shift. If you constantly attract low-paying clients, maybe the problem is not only your skill, maybe it's your positioning. Stop competing only on cheap pricing. Start becoming someone businesses actually trust. Because cheap freelancers stay trapped, but valuable freelancers build long-term careers. Now I am curious, what's the worst experience you have ever had with a cheap client? Comment below and let me know. And if you want to see more videos like this, please do subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more videos like this, please do subscribe.